I'm pretty good. Personally, I'm not really much of a theist. I'm kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself Christian, but at the same time, I think that I have respect for people that do. And I
Okay.
just wanted to ask, you know, recently my wife had her grandma pass away, and we did the whole funeral, and there was prayer, and there was, whole bunch of family kind of gathering around, and religion was a part of that ceremony, and I think that it really helped a lot of people, right? I think that that's a really common experience. Every single person at some point experiences grief, and it helps a lot of people to find solace in God, right? To believe that there's more than just this life.
I, I, we're,
While that might not necessarily speak to me, I'm wondering like,
we're on the same page right now, brother, so I'm confused.
oh, for just from some of the stuff you were saying, it sounded like you're kind of mocking the whole idea of it, and it's like,
Oh,
it,
if it's forced on me.
oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's personal and private, just like you said something about your girlfriend's grandma or something.
Yeah, my wife's grandma passed away, and like,
Which I'm sorry to hear that. I know my sorry doesn't do anything, but I'm sorry to hear about that. But no, man,
no, it's nice to hear.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. When somebody is doing that and they're getting comfort out of it, especially when they just lost that person and they're trying to register in their mind like I'm never going to see this person again. That fear hits, man, and like you said, I don't want to take that from that person, man. Especially in that moment, that's actually what I want for that person. If
Yeah,
somebody believes in that and they keep it private and personal, that is exactly what I want for that person. I don't want to take that from them because yes, this is a beautiful place, but it's very scary too, man. We don't know what we're doing here. We're trying to figure out the answers. And I mean,
yeah,
I got anxiety and depression, man. I think about crazy. Like I said a minute ago, I got this Shih Tzu I'm going to have for another 10 years, and I'm crying at least once or twice a day thinking about the day I'm going to lose her. That's how bad
yeah.
my anxiety is, man. But so yeah,
I totally feel you.
I get somebody believing in something to give them comfort and hope. It's only when it's brung out in public. Period.
I feel like it's almost like a human thing to want to believe in religion, right? Because like I don't think that there's a single society that has existed ever through any time that wasn't religious of some kind, you know?
Well, no, because you got like the tribes on those like islands that haven't met humanity yet. We haven't ran into that. I don't believe they believe in anything. I mean, I could be wrong, but again, we don't know for sure if they did or didn't. But I think there
Well,
is
even
probably.
like even tribal stuff, right? Like they look at, the night sky, or they see like the northern lights or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, those are my ancestors," right? There's some
Oh no,
form of like
I agree. A lot of
animism
them
and
do. Yeah, so I'm saying, but I think there's a lot of them that didn't either. I think a lot of them they probably did the. I think every human, especially back in those times when we first got here, I think every human is going to look up and say, you know what? What the hell is going on? What is this? Where are we at? Like,
right.
who are we? Like, I'm totally with the questions back then, but we have answered a lot of those questions, not all of them. And a lot of those questions that we answered, they're not satisfying to people. I get that. I really do. But I, I forgot who said it, man, but I prefer the hard truth over a comforting lie.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
guess
brother,
I
I'm
guess
with
it's
you, man. I'm with you.
I think that that's just like what religion is, even nowadays. Like even though, we put people on, like the moon, and we're sitting here talking about like AI or like whatever, right? Even though we're so advanced, we're just still a bunch of like hairless monkeys looking up at the night sky saying like, what
Yes,
am I doing here?
exactly.
And religion, I think religion is just people's answer to that. So it's like I guess part of me looks at it, and it's like almost human. It's part of what makes you human to be religious, to believe something pretty irrational, if I'm honest, right? Like, you know. I don't know. I guess I just look at it and I just see like something deeply and profoundly human. And yeah, it can be used to justify bad things. And yeah, it's a little crazy thinking that there's a sky daddy who's sitting there watching you and stuff. But I think that I guess my personal view, it helps people for the most part. But it seems like you pretty much agree.
Yeah, like I said, man, a lot. Even my own family takes me the wrong way. Like I ask them, I say, "Do y'all think I just like walk up to religious people and
Screw
antagonize them?"
you.
And they're like, "Yeah, we think." And I'm like, "No, man, you're making me feel bad. I don't do that at all, and I never will in my entire life, man. I mean, never. It's only when it's, and it's not just the religious thing either. It's anything. If I'm not interested in something and it's always mentioned and it's forced on me or somebody else, I'm going to stand up and say something. You know." I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
Incredible Hulk. I'm not Superman. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm at least going to use my voice, though.
no, for sure. All right.
But
Well, I just
hey,
wanted to
not
ask, I guess.
what can I call you, man?
My name's Nathan.
Nathan, I appreciate you calling in, man. It was a good talk, man. You was very kind and respectful, man. I really appreciate it.
All right, good talk. Merry
Thanks, sir.
Christmas.
You too, man. Thank you.